Good morning, grandkids. Um, Today I will continue with a vlog for all the stuff that I got in the mail when I went to my post office box. Um, and I'm still wearing this because it's cold in here and I hate to run my heat all the time. So in these vlogs, you're going to see me in my sweater. Just an old lady being cold, trying to keep warm. Okay, this next one came in this pretty cardinal bag. My red cardinal again. Thank you so much. This is from Jessica O'Brien. How are you today, Jessica? Let's see. She enclosed a letter and she enclosed a card. Look, and this card is a work of art, I'll tell you. Look at this. This is wood around the edges of this card. And look at that tent in the middle of it. It looks like it's got a light glowing in it. That's where I'm camping. Isn't that cool? And it's kind of heavy when you open it. She said, "A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope that you like your card." I love it. Letter and little present. I love it all. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and happy adventuring. And the card says, "Life with you is a beautiful adventure." Very nice for that cover. I saw this card and immediately thought of you and all of your wonderful adventures and stories. I hope you have an amazing Christmas and the new year brings you only love, happiness, good health, good fortune, and good new adventures. Sending all my love, your YouTube grandkid, Jessica O'Brien. Thank you so much, Jessica. I love that card. Really, really do. What is this pretty envelope she sent it in? Get this in back here. Isn't that cool? I mean, I guess the card came with that envelope. Very nice. Okay, I'll read you her letter. All right. Dear Grandma Shirley, I have a computer but no printer, so I'll do my best to make this as easy to read as possible. And I appreciate it so much. Look at the pretty printing on there. Very nice. I hope this letter finds you well. I apologize that it will most likely reach you after Christmas. Well, I got all this stuff after Christmas, so that's perfectly fine. Keeps my Christmas going on and on and on. I have been wanting to write to you for a long time, but I always just end up talking in the comments of your videos. Yeah, but that's okay too. I love all your videos. Skyrim is one of my favorite games, and I really enjoy your vlogs and stories too. I agree with your sentiment, though, about wishing they would hurry up with the Elder Scrolls 6. Yes. Your story about the listener was so good. Oh, thank you. After I played that game, I loved writing that story I wrote. Well, that's what set me on the road to writing the ones I'm writing now. I'm really loving A Kingdom Far, Far Away. I had thought about getting you a custom single leather-bound book made for you of the listener. Because I came across a cool Etsy shop who makes books, but they said I'd need a copy of the story to send them and your permission. So instead, I got you a different gift. The name of the shop on there, though, if you are interested, is called The Art of Praise. I'm going to have to check that out because I'd love to have that book like that. I can't give it to anyone. I can't sell it. Well, I could give it, but I can't sell it because Bethesda said no, I couldn't. Because it contains things out of their game. And I understand that. Where am I at? Okay. Along with keeping up with your current videos over the past several years, I'm also watching through your Animate series. That was my very first one I recorded. I'd played games before that and stuff and did other things, but that was the first game I recorded as I was playing, and it is long. I think it's over 300 videos. I got carried away when I first started. That's okay. All of your videos bring me so much joy and have really helped me through some hard times. So I thank you for that so much. You remind me a lot of my own grandmother and great-grandmother. A lot of my family had kids young, so I was fortunate enough to grow up, know, and have 5 generations of us at one time. That is really cool. Really. I don't know. My grandmother on my father's side I never saw, that I know of. And my grandmother on my mother's side I saw when I was so little that I very vaguely remember her. That's really cool. Sadly, I lost a lot of them over the years. It is now my mom, me, and my brother, and his newborn baby. That's all that's left of a pretty big family. Wow. But even as we have lost family members to age, there is not any less love. No. Though we miss them, of course. Of course you do. Anyways, I am sending you a box that I hope you like with some stones I picked out. I got some more stones that I picked out. The box has leaves imprinted on it, and the stones are as follows: desert rose, selenite, red tiger's eye, raw black tourmaline, and eudialyte. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. I hope you like them and the box. But by happy accident, I also ended up with the Cardinal Christmas bag for you. The card I picked out I thought was perfect. The wood being on it I thought was cool and unique. It is. I love that card. Life with you is a beautiful adventure. That's what it says inside. It goes well with that camping tent on the cover, on the front of it. I immediately thought of you and all your wonderful adventures that you take us on through your Skyrim playthroughs, stories, and vlogs. I hope you have an amazing Christmas and the new year brings you lots of love, happiness, and fun adventures. If you feel like writing me back, I would love that. If not, I will see you in your next videos. I was also wondering if you would sign my Skyrim insert and send it back to me. Thank you again, and sending all my love, your YouTube grandkid, Jessica O'Brien. So this is what she wants me to sign, and send back to her. So I think, Jessica, I will I will sign up here in that nice clear area. And then I will get it back to you, I promise. I do promise. All right, I'm going to stick that back in the bag. And here is what she sent me. I believe this is a book that she has been reading. Oh, I've got her address in there. This is the Outlander. And I looked at that the other day when I was looking for some books to buy from Amazon. And I didn't get it. And I'm so glad. This is, I guess it's the whole series that was on TV in this book. And I'm very glad to get that. Very glad to get that. So thank you very much. And here is the box. Isn't that cute? This is about the 4th box I've got. And each one of them is different. Each one is a different size. I love these. I've got them sitting all over my bookshelf. And in it, she put those 4 stones I read off of her letter. It's hard to see them in there. The 2 that's my favorite is this bloodstone. And this, I don't know which name she gave me applies to this one. But I have seen this before, and I think it's so weird. I don't understand what that is made up of. But it's so cool. I might have to take it out of the box and have it sitting on a little piece of cloth or something on my bookshelf, because I have to keep seeing that. I don't want it hidden away in the box. So thank you for those. I really appreciate it. And I love the box. Isn't that pretty? So thank you very, very, very much. I appreciate all of my gifts. And in conjunction with that, since she sent me a book, I wanted to show you some books that my son loaned me the other day. The author is Richard E. Feist. He's a fantasy author. I've read lots of books of his. This is the Rift War saga. And he gave me, there's 3 books of it. The first 2 books that he gave me is in one big book. And those are called The Magician Apprentice and Magician Master. And the 3rd book is Silverthorn. And the 4th book is The Darkness of Sethanon. He can correct me about that if that wasn't right. But I've already started this one. I was reading some other fantasy ones from on TV. I've got 4 or 5 books of those, and they are so terribly detailed and so full of people, and I'm just hung up in book 1. So I started reading another book series. It's more of a black ops, where these military guys are always working undercover. I love those. But these are so detailed with the makings of everything. If he's carrying a weapon, he has to break it down and clean it, and it describes every detail and everything that he cleans it. I get so tired of reading that stuff. I want the story. So I'm stuck in book 1 of that. No, I'm in book 2. So I'm gonna leave them behind me, and I've started this. So that's how I am. I'll get to the others eventually. I'm going to see if I can just go ahead with the next 2 things. How far am I right now? That doesn't show me. Okay. I don't know. All right. This I got from Jeff Tech Incorporated. They're in New York. This is a throw. I've got a throw similar to this, but this one is smaller and thinner. It's not going to be as heavy. And I'm going to use this when I'm sitting over there in my chair reading, and I'm cold. You can make out from that what the whole thing is. Okay. There's no way I can show it all. So I thank you very much for that, Jeff. I think that was your name. Yes. No. Jetty Tech Incorporated. Is that your name, Jetty? Or is that the name of a business? I don't know. The other thing I got, I want to show you something I already have first. I better sit down again, maybe. My daughter-in-law got me this sweater, and I love it. I think that's so pretty. I've worn it once. I'll wear it when I make a video. And then this person, John Hensley, who lives in Ontario. And he says, I hope you like pastel colors. Oh, he did write his name at Valville. He did. John. I don't understand. Oh, that's his probably online name. But anyway, this is the sweater that he sent me. And I really love this too. It's all pastel colors. Isn't that pretty? So I'll be wearing that in some vlog that I make for you also. So that's the end of my gifts. And all of the mail that I got, I will save that for another video. I'll still be wearing this sweater because I'm going to make it right away. And I will see you all next time. Thank you all for my gifts. I appreciate everything that I got. I love everything that I got. And thank you very much. Bye-bye, grandkids.